Hey guys, so welcome to Live While Living by Aviana's first blog post. I am, of course, Aviana. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my first video. And for my first video, I just wanted to explain a little bit about where Live While Living by Aviana got its start and what kind of beliefs and values that I have in which the foundation of this platform has been built. So first of all, I kind of want to talk about some things that I've gone through over the past few years that kind of ignited this idea. So when I first came back from a long stint in Europe, around in 2014, I came back to St. Louis, my hometown, and I suffered from extreme symptoms of asthma, and I really had a very hard time breathing, and my allergies were at extreme all-time high. And at the time, I didn't have very good access to the medication that I was using when I was in New York and DC. I didn't really have access to it when I was in St. Louis, just due to healthcare and things like that. And also, I was also trying to get off of the medication at the same time, because I didn't want to always be hooked on these inhalation steroids that I was given. So I was kind of balancing that whole thing. And because of that, I started getting into studying holistic and natural ways of healing. I started studying herbs and just a whole lot of different ways to approach natural healing just suddenly began to be revealed to me. Whether it was energy medicine, through practicing a vegan diet. I've been vegan for over 2.5 years now. Herbs, different spiritual healing practices, you name it, I've tried it. And somewhere along the way, things clicked, and I was able to heal myself of asthma. Another thing that influenced the creation of Live While Living by Aviana is also the severe stroke that my mother went through a few years back, in which I became her main caregiver. And so it basically took the studies that I already was engaged in regards to natural healing to new heights, because now my mother was in my care. She was in critical condition, the ICU, for about 2 months, and then in a critical type of therapy for 2 additional months. And she was in and out of a coma for most of that time. When she came home to me, she could not walk. She had just stopped eating from a feeding tube, so all of her food had to be blended up into a puree for her to eat. She spoke in a very small whisper and had limited mental capacity. But the things that I had already started studying that helped heal myself is what, really assisted me with caring for my mother. And one of those things, in addition to, like I said, energy medicine and a lot of other spiritual and natural practices, vegan diet, is herbs, which definitely has to do with the release of Live While Living by Aviana's 2 first herbal blends, the Rise blend and the Calm blend. The Calm blend that I will be releasing very soon is a blend of herbs that I created specifically for my mother to help balance her blood pressure, which blood pressure was the leading cause of her stroke. And the Rise blend, which I designed for myself, which helped me to heal from asthma. And so that's kind of the backstory on how everything got started with me in regards to natural healing. It really was kind of something that happened out of a crisis in my health, a crisis in my mother's health, and my desire to heal us both. So I kind of want to talk just a little bit about also my understanding over the past about 5 years, what I've come to understand in regards to healing, and how I feel as if everything starts from a spiritual imbalance, an emotional imbalance that triggers an energetic balance, and an energetic imbalance which contributes to energetic blockages. And this is our kind of invisible electromagnetic system. It's another system within the body, an invisible system, but it's just as relevant, if not more relevant, than our physical systems of the body. And so when these energetic blockages occur, that's when that's what leads to emotional and physical manifestations of those blockages, which then turn into illness and disease. And so it is my belief that through natural healing and other holistic practices, that we can heal our spiritual body through herbs, meditation, yoga, energy healing, and a proper diet. We can heal our spiritual body, and then therefore heal our physical and mental body. So that is, in a nutshell, the place in which I'm coming from in regards to creating Live While Living by Aviana, the health and wellness platform. So I will be continuing to share loads of information that I've learned in regards to healing myself, and what I've learned over the course of the last few years of caregiving for my mother, and helping her to heal as well. She now walks on her own. She eats solid foods now, and she is going to be starting a work program soon to usher her way back into the work field, which is amazing considering she at first was in the hospital for those months, and doctors not only thought that she would not live, they encouraged myself and other family members to just simply pull the plug, and we didn't. I'm so glad that we did not do that, because she is truly a miracle, and I am as well, considering the state of breath quality, the breath quality that I had a few years ago. So I hope that you will continue to tune in, and also not just support Live While Living, but support yourself in purchasing one of the tea blends that we have available, Rise and Calm. Continue to follow updates on the platform via Instagram at Live While Living by Aviana, or you can also go to the main website, which is under my artist website, because I'm a musician, singer, and songwriter as well. So everything's under my artist website. It's avianapureroot.com, and you just click on the Live While Living tab, and there is a shop page, and there's also the Live While Living by Aviana blog page. So keep up to date in those different avenues, on Facebook as well. And love you guys. Thank you for your support, and peace and healing to all.